There goes the straw trailer. Freed up my barn here so we can get to treating wheat. Good morning. How's everybody today? We are treating wheat as the plan this morning. I did order a few more parts, got that taken care of. Spent, gosh, what time is it? Yeah, it's after 10 already. Spent a couple of hours working on a computer here this morning because I got stuff that I need to do, some record keeping stuff, and rebate program stuff that's got to get entered, all kinds of stuff that I have to do, not to mention all my seed business, but we'll get to that. A couple hours in the mornings here and there is no big deal. We can catch up on some stuff. But we got a couple of things we need to do to get this seed treater ready to go before we're ready to put boxes on it. Plus, we got to finish cleaning up from my field day. We got a couple of tables that need put away. Get that TV out of here. But the seal that kind of helps keep stuff from spilling out when you set the box on there. This one is ripped. It's in rough shape. I have a new one, so we're going to put that on. I'm going to need a wrench, it would appear. So we'll get that done, and then we've got to make sure all of our valves are closed. We've got to put chemical in the treater. We've got to calibrate the treater. We've got to get it all set up and ready to go, just like anytime we start. So that is the plan for this morning. And then hopefully this afternoon we can run at least a few boxes through here. I got that old box seal off. It's down here. You can see where it was ripped on me. I think I caught an edge with a forklift or something at one point, which is why I did that. So, but that's why we got a new one. No big deal. I do, however, I need to find a couple of new bolts because some of these ones that were on the side here, I must have caught setting the forklift down. They stick there like that, and it bent and boogered up the threads pretty good. So we're gonna see if we got any of these at the farm. There. New seal is on. Hopefully this one lasts longer than 2 years and I don't rip it with the forklift. Oh well, alright. I need to get down. Okay, I think the treater is ready to go, or at least to the point where I'm ready to put chemical in and start calibrating. Flow meters just make sure that everything's right. So I've got our chemical here. It's all one, we're just using one product, so there's no mixing, nothing there to mess with, and it's in 2.5 gallon jugs, so I don't need my pumps and recirculation and all that good stuff. So that makes it easy. So we'll just put the Vibrance Extreme in one tank. We'll put water in the other one to get the slurry right. I do need my hose that I put on there so that I don't spill water everywhere, so we'll get that. And we'll be ready to go here this afternoon. So it is, however, just about noon. I am going to run and get something to eat. And I think I might stop in and try and check in on one of my seed customers here. So it might be a little bit later this afternoon before I get back, but we'll have plenty of time to get some seed treated. Just driving past one of them fields where we spread cover crops. One of the first ones that we did, and look at them. They're beautiful. This is fantastic. So all of the grasses here are our oats that we spread. All of these bigger ones are the radish seeds. And the stand is great. This looks awesome, awesome, fantastic. So you will notice a little bit of streaking out here. That is actually volunteer wheat, I believe. Get out here away from where I was going around them poles, but like right here we've got a green streak. That's where a windrow was from the combine. So a lot of this is volunteer wheat. Nothing I can do about that. We killed off a lot of it. But everything out here in the center, this is all oats and radish. And the stand looks great. This is awesome. So these are going to grow. They're going to be good. Exactly what we wanted to see out here. Fantastic. Okay, so I told you I was going to come and see a customer, seed stuff a little bit here, and I decided to come and walk one of their fields. And I wanted to show you guys this one because this one is a little bit unique. So if you watched my live stream the other night, towards the end of it, we talked about this corn called Enogen corn. What Enogen is it's a specific trait that Golden Harvest has to put in some corn, that basically it produces alpha amylase in the kernels itself. Alpha amylase is an enzyme that converts starches into sugar. This corn was developed for ethanol production, but we're also finding some really good things with it for feed value for dairy, beef cattle, even poultry now. And so I have a customer that planted some for a silage situation. They are going to chop this corn. It's not quite ready to be chopped yet, but and they're going to feed it to dairy cattle. And so I wanted to come and take a look at it here, and it looks pretty good. It's a little thin out here. The stand is a little bit thin. I don't know if it's just this spot or it's the whole field, but I know he plants a lower population anyway. So, but look at these ears. Like, we've been dry all year, and those are impressive. So, and one thing you're going to notice right away is what is going on here. Why are these kernels purple? Well, there's a very good reason for that. Because this is that enogen corn, and it produces that alpha amylase, they put those purple kernels in there to kind of differentiate it so that it's easily identifiable in the grain or in the field like this. And I absolutely know this is an enogen field because it has purple kernels. So that's why it's just a marker there that's in this type of corn. But yeah, looks really good. Nice, big, long ears. This variety doesn't tend to put a ton of rows around, but this is going to be really good corn. And it's going to be exceptional feed value because of that enogen. So that's a good thing. All right, I'm back. I'm putting some water in here. I made the mistake of answering the phone on my way back. I got sucked into doing a survey that took an hour. Back when I was younger and poorer, I would do these surveys because they would call me and then they'd pay me $50 for answering some questions for 20 minutes. And I thought it was a great deal. And now I hate them, but they've got me locked into doing them. And I made the mistake of answering the phone when I shouldn't have, but it's okay. So I got sucked into doing a survey for an hour. So now it's almost 2 o'clock, but we're getting started here. I've got water in. I'm going to pour some of our vibrants in here. And the nice thing about this and using just a single chemical, there's no blending, there's no mixing or anything, is that I can just dump a jug in and I don't have to measure it out so much. So when it's gone, I dump some more in. So that is a good thing. So I'm going to just dump a full jug in there. Make sure I get it shaken up and mixed good, and then we'll do some calibrations. Okay, so we've got some chemical in there. I've been getting our computer all set up here. So I've got this recipe put in, Vibrance Extreme, which is pump 1, water, which is in the other pump. Our rate is 2.8 fluid ounces per hundredweight, which is 1.4 fluid ounces per unit of the chemical, and then we're going to put in enough water, 3.2 ounces per hundredweight, to get up to a 6-ounce slurry. So that is done. Yeah, it's just a matter of setting stuff up. We do need to calibrate that before we set a box up on top and start treating. So I got to figure out, let's see, that'd be this one. I got to make sure all my valves are right, and then we got to mix some stuff, and yeah, I got to load all the chemicals in there before I start here. There we go. So now it tells us what chemicals are each of them pumped. So we need to come over here and check our valves. First thing we got to do, make sure that this is closed, which I just did that. This one is closed, and then we open up the valve on the bottom of our tank, which allows chemical to the pump. Then we come up here. We want this to be on recirculate for right now, and we'll leave that one on process. And what that will do is pump the chemical right back into the tank, get all of our lines filled up before we try and calibrate. Okay, well, I was running my water pump stand over there, and it was pumping backwards. And the guy that I bought this from, the salesman, came and had done an update to my treater right after I finished treating beans. And so that update must have reversed the polarity, but we got that fixed. Okay, I ran it once. I'll show you here now. Second time. First time it was supposed to have 11.35 ounces in the cal tube, and it had 12.8. So I updated the ratio. We're going to try it again and see how it does. Basically what we do here is put our valves to process calibrate, and then to the calibrate, stick the hose in a catch can, come over here and hit green start button, and it pumps for 30 seconds. I catch it in this container, and then we set it on a flat surface and see how much is in there and compare it to what it thinks it has. Okay, it's shut off. We'll let it drip for a second. It's telling me it should have 11.29 fluid ounces. We'll have to take this and set it and see how close it looks. Looks like we're maybe just still a touch high right there. And that's 12. So we'll come back over here. We'll punch in the cal tube total as 12. We'll hit update again. It changes this number, and we'll do it again until we get it right. Okay, I got the other pump calibrated, so I am happy with my calibrations. The next thing to do is to prime the pump to the atomizer, basically. So we've got this little button right here, and I switched my valves to, instead of calibrate, to process, and what that will do is now pump until we get chemical all the way to the through the hoses to where it goes in. And we've got some water going through there. I'm gonna let that run right through until it looks red. Okay, so now that the treater is set up, ready to go, we got to get our wheat ready to go, which means taking lids off of boxes. So I am pulling that. I've got 4 boxes here that are the same variety that I'm going to start with. This is easier with 2 hands. So I'm getting those boxes, lids off those boxes, and then we'll set this first one here on the treater. Okay, we are ready to treat. I apologize for the repetitiveness of this. If you've been around my channel for a while, you saw me treating a lot of beans this spring, but it's been a while. This is fairly new for anybody that is new to the channel, so I thought I'd go through the process fairly thoroughly today, especially since I'm not doing much else. But yeah, so we've got our treater up here. I'll explain how this thing works. Basically, we put a box on the end to catch everything. We put the box that we're going to treat up there. It is untreated wheat. Looks just like this. Nope, not that one. Just like this one. Clean, untreated seed wheat. This is certified wheat that we bought. Look, it's almost clean. Come on, guys. Cleaners missed a kernel of corn, but no big deal. Anyway, so the box sits up there. There is a slide gate in here, and that gate kind of sets the flow and adjusts to compensate. It uses a scale. There are weigh cells right here. It uses loss in weight, so it senses how much weight is dropping off of that platform out of the box into the treatment area of this, and it adjusts the flow rate to match what the chemical pumps are putting out. The chemical pumps will put out a set rate based on what the programming is in the computer, but so then the seed falls down into this, I guess, treating chamber. There is a cone. I'll show you. There's a cone up there. The seed falls around the outside of that, and then this is the seed wheel, or the atomizer. I'm sorry. It spins around really fast. The chemical gets pumped into it, and then it gets flung out. It hits the seed as it's falling. The seed then falls down into here, into the auger, where it then mixes throughout the auger, falls down into our box. So that's how that works. 2 chemical pumps. One of them we just have water in. The others are Vibrance Extreme. Clear over on the other side there, what we were calibrating. Those 2 hoses come into here, then get together through that mixing portion there into the single hose, goes into the atomizer. So that's how this works. So we're going to go back to our main page. Recipe, we need to set that up. We're putting on Vibrance Extreme. 403 is our variety. 50-pound units, so we should be able to hit Start that up, and we open our gate to allow wheat to get to the slide gate in there. And then as it primes, it will at some point, all that stuff will turn green. There it goes. This auxiliary is in case we add more pump stands. I don't, so we don't need any. So eventually, wheat will come out there and be... Okay, well, first day startup problems. I'm not sure exactly what happened here just yet, but we got a pile of wheat on the ground. My auger stalled out, started smoking the belts, squealing them there. And yeah, I thought at first maybe the auger was turning the wrong way, but that'd be really hard for it to do since it's a 220 auger. You don't reverse polarity by just, or reverse direction by reversing polarity like those 110 pumps. So I kind of wonder if we're not overloading it. It defaulted back to 800 pounds per minute flow rate, which wheat tends to be heavier than beans and have high test weight. And this year we had especially high test weight. So I'm thinking maybe we just overloaded our auger. So I set it down to a 500 pounds per minute flow rate. And I think I'm going to try it again. We've got to get this stuff here cleaned up and put back up in that box though. So I'll clean out the shop vac. Suck it up and try again here. There. 2.5 shop vac loads later and you can't even tell. All right, let's dump that box back in the top. Okay, I think that happened because our flow rate was set too high. It was on 800 pounds per minute. I turned it down to 500. We're gonna try this again. Okay, well, it's running. We've got wheat coming out. It's pink, red, whatever. So I think we're good. I think it was just too much. Heavy wheat, high test weight, too much flow. The motor it was too much weight in that auger, basically. I think we're okay now. That's beautiful. That looks great. Okay, cool. Well, we'll get these 4 boxes done here and we'll see where we're at. I'm always amazed at how dry it comes out at wheat. The wheat really absorbs the moisture. I could put a higher slurry rate on, but there's really no need to with as good a coverage as we're getting. You know, I could add more water if I needed it to coat better, but I don't think I do because it's coated really well. I'm happy. That's why I like this treater so much. There is opportunity for user error, but once it's working right, it does a fantastic job. Here's our run screen. Oh, yes. My camera must be dirty, sorry. But anyway, it's telling me everything's on here. It's telling me the gate position on the loss and weight actuator, the gate that controls it. How much weight's left in the box, how much weight we've run through, flow rate of seed, we're shooting for 500 pounds a minute, how long, and then these are each pump and whether they're, or what their flow rate is in ounces per hundredweight. And then if this side is green, that means it's right on target, so we're good there. As soon as our box goes empty, you'll see this stuff start shutting down. I'll try and show you. You can see we're down to 40 pounds, 30 pounds, and that may not be exact, but it's close. There, it's no longer sensing seed. And you just shut off the gate. Now the atomizer and the auger will run until I either hit the shutdown or pause button. We're just gonna pause because we're waiting, we're gonna run 3 more boxes through. So I wait for it to finish cleaning out, hit pause. So now we take our full box, set it over there out of the way, grab the empty off the top, and put that one under the auger, and we put another full box up there. Full box up, hit continue, open it up, and away it goes. We don't have to prime, we don't have to calibrate anything. Once it's going, everything's primed, and we just let it go. Eventually seed comes out. Okay, we're done. We've got our 4 boxes run through. So I'm going to set this one off to the side. We'll take that one down. And then I think we're going to run those 3 through too as well. Just get them all done. And maybe even these ones if I've got time. It's yeah, about 4 o'clock. I did go through and clean out the auger and the treater and everything. So we got the variety cleaned out. I probably need to sweep up on top there after I take that box off. Trying to, anytime I switch varieties, I like to clean everything out really good to try and prevent any cross-contamination between the varieties. Wheat, it's probably not a huge deal. You'll never notice the difference because we're talking about, you know, what, 5 pounds of seed maybe mixed in. But still like to do the best job that I can. All right, we are making progress here. All of those are done. There's, what is there? 4, 7, 8 boxes there. Working on box number 9, and then this one here is just a little partial. These last 3, the one I'm doing now, this one, and the one I just finished was for a customer that it's their wheat. They had it cleaned. I'm just treating it for them. I didn't sell them the actual wheat, so you can see it's a little hairy. Got a few holes and stuff in it, but it is what it is. This is some more of that certified stuff that I got, you know, new seed that I bought, or this one from one of my customers. So after we finish up that other box there, we're going to be done treating for today. Everything else we'll have to do is in wagons, either our wagons or somebody else's wagons. So, but this is a really good start. Well, I don't know why today, but while I'm treating wheat, I actually had somebody call or text me and say they needed some more. So we got another 100 units ordered. It's good. Problem is they already delivered my wheat, so I gotta go get it. About 2 hours away, but 2 boxes, no big deal. We'll run down there with a trailer someday and get it. And probably take some empty boxes back. Well, we've got some help, don't we, today? So, good thing we're done treating. All we gotta do is move this box over there and get the other one down, and we're done. So then we can go back to the farm and find Grandpa, who will distract you boys for a while, won't he? No, we're not gonna park it here. Okay, the boys helped me dump my 2 boxes of cover crop into our spreader, which I'm hoping maybe tomorrow we can get that stuff spread. So we're gonna park the forklift, boys. We gotta plug it in so it charges tonight, and then it's time to go back to the farm, okay?
What?
Where's it plug in?
Yeah.
Over here.
Right.
Right here's where we gotta park it. Okay?
Is the forklift gonna die?
Well, it's not dead yet, but we're gonna charge it so we can use it tomorrow if we need to.
Okay.
Okay, we are done down here for tonight. Good day, getting all that stuff treated. Like I said, hopefully tomorrow it'll be dry enough we can get that cover crop finished up. And we will come down here in the morning, switch all this stuff back to the boxes that it needs to be, or most of it, I guess. And what else? Yeah, we'll see what else is going on, I guess. If it's too wet to be in the fields, maybe we'll keep working on this stuff. Maybe we'll get some of our combine parts tomorrow. We can keep working on that. I don't know, we'll see. But I gotta take the boys back to the farm so we can go for a gator ride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, boys? Having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Checking out our cover crops. They're growing, they look good. What else should we go see? Grandpa. Should we go find some corn?
Yay.
Yeah, let's go look at some cornfield. Okay, I'm gonna go look at this cornfield.
I want some.
Let's see what it looks like. No, you just stay there. Awfully yellow, it's dying down. I don't remember what variety this is. I think it's 107 day 07F23. This has been a good corn, one of our old trusty standbys. Nothing super impressive looking here, but it doesn't look bad. Peel an ear or two. Alright, them are nice. They seem farther along than I was anticipating. Yeah, look at that. So remember I've talked about that milk line before. This one, it's working right down there. Maybe 1/3 to 1/4 milk line. Nice. This stuff's getting close to mature. Not there yet, but it's awfully close. We've certainly got enough moisture to get it finished now, so that's a good thing. Well, I picked them those 2 ears. Apparently that was a mistake because they wanted to husk them themselves. Yeah, you can put that up there. So I think everybody's happy now, except for he just poked himself in the eye with the corn. You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, we came to check up on one of our other wheat fields. Different cover crop here. We've got that clover growing. It's thick. Well, it's not super thick, but it doesn't look too bad. Fair amount of volunteer wheat growing in there, which you're going to have, especially after we disked it and with the rain that we've gotten here the last couple of weeks. We're still husking. Oh, needs my help. Got it. But it looks good. Clover's flowering, pretty thick in places. This will be a nice cover crop to work down here in another few weeks. All right. Well, we had a good gator ride. We even got to go in the house and Grandma gave us some dinner. Some fruit snacks, huh? Yeah, no answer. Anyway, it's time to go home. So, like I said, although looking around tonight, I don't know that it's going to be dry enough tomorrow to do that cover crop stuff. I think that's probably not going to happen. So, I might actually go pick up that wheat tomorrow because, yeah, that needs to be done. And tomorrow might be a good day to do it. I got an email. Some of my combine parts are coming on Friday. I may get the rest of them before that. So I don't know if there's a whole lot we can do to that combine until I get those parts. So that's going to delay that project a little bit longer. But we can keep working on wheat in the meantime. So anyway, have a great night, guys. Hit the like and subscribe buttons for me, please. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Can you say bye, Rylan? Can you tell the camera bye? He doesn't want to get in his seat. How about Rylan? Can you say bye?
Bye.
Wave. All right. Bye, guys.